What is good, you guys? It's your boy, Kid Ginger Vlogs, back again. Back with a vlog this week. Now, I know as well, last week I went off a little bit on Man United. I needed to go off on Man United because they've been so awful recently that I just can't comprehend the team as a whole, what they're doing, the manager, the situation of the team, the lineup, everything. It's been pissing me off a lot recently. And also, I've tried not to let everything else get to me. But them, like out of everything in the world, they're the only one that are getting to me the most at the minute. Now, you could be saying, oh, why are you letting a football team that aren't going to change your life get to you? Because when you support something or someone or whatever it is, whether it's the TV, whatever, that you're watching, they kind of let you down or they kind of pick you up. And as a supporter, as a fan, for so many years of Man United, to see them doing what they're doing and the players doing what they're doing, that's what's really winding me up, because they've got the technical ability, the skill to win games, and they're throwing them. That's what really wound me up last week. That was what was winding me up. And watching them recently now, for the last month or so, since the pre-season, they look great in pre-season. Then it's come to the real competition, and now we're kicking off again. And basically, what I mean by kicking off is they're having games where they're playing okay, and then they're losing. Like, they'll get in front, then they'll lose. Or like the first game, they'll play Arsenal. Great game all around, and then they lose 1-0. Just because of silly little mistakes. But one positive I will say, watching the game that's just gone last week, Man United against Sunderland, the goalkeeper. Why didn't we start him last week when we lost against Brentford? I know it weren't last week, it was 2 weeks ago, but why didn't we start that goalkeeper against Brentford? He commanded that area, he was catching balls in the air, and he predicted, basically, where the shots were going. If you look at the 2 shots that he saved in the whole match, he kind of predicted everything. He had great positional awareness. He knew where the ball was coming. He reached up, he grabbed it. Same as the shot from Xhaka towards the far post. Straight on it. And the shot at the end from the player. He could have lost that, but he saved it with his leg. I'm not going to put any similarities or comparisons out there, but he reminded me a lot of David De Gea when we first signed him, because he can use his legs. He's quite flexible. He throws himself at the ball. And that's just one match in. So hopefully that continues, because that is the only thing I think the club is missing. Someone between the goal that can stop the goals. I know I was massive on everybody last week, like Bruno Fernandes, all this. I still believe they need to sell him, get rid of him. And they just need to invest for the future. £50-60 is not a lot of money to spend on a brand new midfielder. They could spend hundreds and hundreds, but there's no point. Look at Liverpool. They've just brought a player that's doing nothing. Literally, their midfielder, he's going game after game. He's not providing anything. Man United don't need to do that. Back in the day, Man United brought them up from the academy, introduced them into the team, and they just played well. You know, Giggs, Scholes, Beckham, all those little youngsters, Gary Neville, Phil Neville, even the goalkeeper back then. I know they brought in Peter Schmeichel, but just bringing them through the academy, that's what they need to do. You don't need to invest a lot of money in players. You've got talent there. Just bring them up, put them into the squad, and see how they do. Because I feel like as well, with Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, Ugarte, yeah, they're all right, but they're all in their 30s. Ugarte is going to soon be going to his 30s. We've only got 5-6 years with him, maybe. But all 3 of them need to be an investment that we just basically cash in on and just buy a couple of £50 million midfielders. I know £50 million seems a lot, but in this day and age, someone you would have got back when I first started watching for 15-20 million is around that now, because you've got to adjust it. Hopefully, this is the start of a turnaround, because if it is, that guy that's growing his hair massive will hopefully get to cut his hair as well. Also, I'm not sure, as you can see with my hair, what I'm doing. I'm just kind of letting it do its own thing at the minute. I'm just enjoying it being there. I'm not bothered too much about a skin fade or anything like that. It is just hair. It's hair on your body. I don't care if it's there or not there, to be honest. But this week is just a little update on myself, on the channel, and hopefully Man United going forward will be doing better from now on. Also as well, if you didn't see the short that I posted last week, which is just there, I posted a short video to tell you to try a drink out. Now, I'm drinking these today, Corona, and I'm drinking these as well, the Desperado Red Caprina. I can't even pronounce it, but it sounds something like that. Those 2 drinks together, like a shandy, have half of the Corona, half of the Desperados. Oh my dear, it is a cocktail in a glass. It's beer-based, but it's a nice cocktail. And that's why I'm back this week, because we're having a couple of beers tonight. We're chilling out. It's Saturday. Hope you guys are having a great one as well, whatever you're doing. Whether you've gone to watch the football today, you're down at the pub, or whatever you're doing. Hope you guys are having a great one. I'm having a great one. I've not actually got a lot on the plate today, It is later in the day. We've done everything we needed to do. We've been shopping, we took the dog out. Everything's completed. Everything's taken care of. Now we can just chill at home and relax. Honestly, those Coronas, they're going down such a treat. And they're not the original Coronas, no, they're not the 4.5s. They're the Ligera. They're a bit less percentage, but you can drink more of them. It works in my favour. Basically, they're 3.4% or 3.5 or whatever they are. And then Desperados are 5.9%. So in a way, they're kind of balancing each other out. But they're nicer to drink. They're less harsh, I find. Like, you can have them with the lemon or lime or whatever you put inside. I have it without because I like just beer. But you can have lemon or lime in the Corona. Same as them Desperados, you can put lemon or lime in those. But if you mix them together in a pint glass, have half and half. Or put the whole bottle of Corona and then top it up with a Desperado. You will have a drink that you will enjoy. Promise you. I promise you that. Let's show you that drink I'm on about. So you get your pint glass. You fill it with your Corona. Doesn't matter about the pour. You might get a lot of froth, you might get none. But you fill your Corona to the top, like that. Take your Desperados, the red ones. If you don't know where to buy these, you can find these anywhere. All the supermarkets have got them at the minute. And top this beer up to the top, just like so. There you go. And if you look, it's kind of like a nice reddish brown colour with a nice head on top. It is one of the nicest drinks because you start drinking it, it gets really sweet. And then as you go through it, it gets a bit more like a lager. But it's really nice. Give it a try. I brought those glasses, the tall ones, because we're going to do some more German beers, as I said as well last week. I have got a couple more to buy because they're still in the shops. I know Oktoberfest is over now, but if you guys are interested and you want me to do a few more videos based around that stuff, I can do. But I don't like to do my videos based around beer. Yes, I like a beer. I like to enjoy myself. I like a drink. I also like playing my games. I like doing stuff to my car. I like a lot of things, really. But if you guys want to see a few videos on that, let me know. I'll make a few bits of content based on that. And as I said, you can get these in your supermarket. Just look where the Desperados normally is. They're there. That's where I found those. Last week I found the Mojito ones. This week I found the Red Caprihana, whatever that is called. I don't even know how you say it. But I found that one this week. Next week there might be a different one there. The Whiskey Sour one might be there. I don't know. I don't know if they're a limited edition or whatever. But whenever they're there and I see something new, I pick it up and we try it. I've had them before. I had them years ago, as I said last week. I had those before because they are one of the best Desperado flavours. They're like Mojito, the red one. There is a Whiskey Sour. It's like a purple can. I don't know if that's going to come back. Hopefully it does, because that was quite nice as well. But keep your eyes out. Go to your supermarket, you know, your local ones. Have a look. See what you can find. If you drink. If you don't drink, I don't know, buy it for a friend. But that's kind of all I wanted to say as well this week, guys. I just wanted to check back in with you. It's probably the international football break now as well, because that's coming up. I don't know if that's now or after next week. But there is an international football break coming up as well. If you're seeing this before that, drop us a like, subscribe to the channel, because we will start covering a bit of Man United and a bit of other football teams as well on the channel. Not that I like talking about it that much, but football and whatever related to my team, I'll start posting a bit more about within reason, as long as I don't get a copyright strike. But we'll just see how things go. Other than that, like I said, guys, we're still doing great in our new job. We're doing great with the new people there and everything as well. And we're just enjoying life, man. We're earning money, we're spending money, we're living our life, and we're happy again, man. Trust me, like, it is one of those things in life. You need certain things to enjoy it. Whether that's money, friends, people, family, beer, whatever. I'm back in that nice area with all the people, working again, doing my best, as I always do. And it's nice to be back, man. Honestly, it is nice to be back every week, doing something with people that give a shit. And obviously me being a person as well who gives a shit. I just want to do the best for the business, best for myself, and earn some money as well in the meantime. And with that happiness comes, like, you know, everything else, man. You can enjoy yourself. You don't have to worry. You don't have to look at everything and go, oh, what if? I've got none of that anymore. I'm not mismanaged. I'm not dealing with people that are just people, that are just kind of whatever, you know. There were some great people I used to work with. I'll admit there were some great people, and there were not so many great people there as well. But the ones that know. The ones that don't will always wonder. Either way, guys, I'm not going to call anybody. I'm not going to say anything like that. I just wanted to let you know. Life is life, man. And when you're somewhere wonderful, wonderful things happen. And that's going to be it this week, guys. It's been your boy, Kid Ginger Vlogs. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next vlog. Peace.